This I wanna nail sports to the bone. Top blogger, top YouTube channel. No matter which sports, here we got it covered. Subscribe and hit the notification bell.
What's up, my wonderful peeps? Sports to the bone here again, man. Shout out to all the viewers, subscribers, and the followers. Big up on yourself. So, my viewers, we know that Christopher Henry Gayle and Nicholas Pooran, they are both having a horrific time with the bat in the 2021 staging of the IPL. Now, everybody have their opinion as to why the two left-handers are not cutting it. Because we all know that, based on previous experiences, Christopher Henry Gayle, usually when he turns up in the IPL, bowlers would be fretting. You understand? And Nicholas Pooran, over the past couple of seasons, he has shown that boy, he's a force to be reckoned with. So it's a bit concerning when we see two of our premier T20 batsmen not really pulling it off. Now, I have my personal opinion, but I will also share with you something that I actually saw in an article on the Sportsmax website. So further down in the video, I will give my opinion as to what they can do to sort of get these two players to kick on. You understand? But I'm going to go down into the Sportsmax article and let you know exactly what is happening. So the title of the article says Punjab batting lineup putting Gayle and Pooran under undue pressure. Now, former Indian cricketer Parajan Oja is saying that the Punjab Kings 11 are heaping unnecessary pressure on Gayle and Pooran. Now, the former cricketer believes that based on how the team is structured, its innings, based on how the team structures its innings, things may continue to go downhill. Now, my viewers and subscribers, as we know, Pooran has been struggling thus far. And in 6 matches, he has only managed a top score of 19. And I think he got that 19 runs off 19 deliveries. Gayle's time is mostly mixed thus far because, he has managed to get a couple of 40s. And he also managed to get a golden one ball duck. So you can, I wouldn't even say Gayle's season is mixed. One could say that, boy, it has been a weak season for Chris Gayle in the IPL also. Now, Oja in the article says that he believes that the openers Rahul and Agarwal might be trying to think about scoring too quickly and thinking about a big target too early. So basically what the former Indian cricketer is saying, that boy, they need to settle down, calm down, and and bat. Not necessarily bat as if it's a test match, but sort of try and get themselves in before they think about too much of a big score. Now, I'm going to give you a quote from what was taken from the article, from what Oja would have said. Now, he believes that, and I quote, they should think about 160, 170 up front first. So think about scoring 160, 170 up front. But, he's saying that the moment they start thinking about that they have a very good batting lineup, which include Chris Gayle and Pooran, that is sort of putting undue pressure on them. So, he's thinking that, boy, they need to try and get themselves in first before they think about putting together the biggest of total and thinking that, boy, they have two good batsmen to come. Therefore, they should easily score a certain amount of runs. That is sort of putting unnecessary pressure on the duo to come. Now, he also went on to say that, you only think about a big score once you would have gotten a good start. So, I understand what he's saying. Once you go in, you have a target in mind, like a 160 or 170 that is par. But once you go out as the openers and you get a good start, then you can think about your 180, your 190, your 200 because you would have already gotten a good start. So, I guess that is what he's saying. Now, Oja is saying that, boy, you can't think that you have big names and they will always score runs. Yeah, man. So I can understand what he's saying. Yeah, man. He also alluded to the fact that you have to look at the form that players are in. You can't just necessarily say that boy right now, based on past glory, they are going to produce. Because if say for example Gayle and Pooran are not in good nick, then you can look and say boy those two players would have been dominant over other season. So they will come good in this game or they will come good in that game. You have to think to yourself and say boy they are not in form. We're hoping that they might come and give us some runs. But let us try and get in. Let us see if we can get a good start. And if they find good nick when they come in, then they will go on and push the score on. So I understand what they are saying. So yeah, man, my viewers and subscribers, I understand what Oja is saying. And but my thing is I would probably tinker with the batting lineup a little bit. Because we are 6 games in my viewers and subscribers, and if you are trying the same thing over and over and expecting a different result, then that's sort of insanity, that's madness. So if you are 6 games in and you think that boy you want to stick with the same 11, I am wondering if you could probably tinker with the batting lineup. Say for example somebody like a Chris Gayle that would have proven over the years that he is dominant opening the innings. He's able to go out on the front foot and press the bowlers, especially in those first couple of overs where the fielding restriction is in play. He probably could come in and score some boundaries and thing. So I would probably tinker with the batting lineup a little bit. Probably see if I could give I don't know, probably give Gayle 2 games at the top of the order to see what can happen. But at the end of the day, I still understand it from their point of view. You have young cricketers coming in that are able to that are scoring at a good rate. So you probably want to put them up top to try and see if they can maximize those first couple of overs when the restriction is on. So one can say that boy, that's why they have Gayle down the innings who can also come in when the ball is a bit older now to probably dispatch it all over the place. Because we all know age is a thing that comes up on us, whether we like it or not. And probably Gayle is not as agile as he used to be. So facing the brand new ball at the top of the innings when it is swinging around and things like that, that might not be the most ideal. So probably that is what they are looking at. So I understand it from their level. But I am thinking that boy they could probably give him two games at the top. But that is just my opinion, my viewers and subscribers. Now, where Nicholas Pooran is concerned, as I said, he has shown that boy he's not in the best run of form. His confidence is way down right now, and putting him in a position of always having to come in and score quickly, that won't help him any at all, my viewers and subscribers. So usually when a player isn't in good form, you would want him to take time and come in and start to try and get himself in and get a feel of the game. But when he is required to always come in and produce same time on the spot, that is sort of technical when you are in for a run of poor form. Now, last season we would have seen it in the IPL as it regards to Glenn Maxwell. He was experiencing the same sort of poor form, but now he seems to be firing for his new team. And I don't know if they should probably rotate Pooran out of the team of viewers and subscribers to sort of take him out of the firing line. Because there are more than one ways to sort of get a batsman back into nick. You probably leave him in the lineup and he will probably eventually come good. But this is 6 games we are talking about thus far, and he hasn't. To be fair, thinking his last game, that 19 run, he started getting himself back into the groove. But sometimes the best way to sort of get a player to start afresh, you probably rotate them out of the team for a 1 game or a 2 game. Let them look back at the tape, see what they are doing wrong, and come again. I haven't seen how Pooran would have gotten out on the last 2 occasions, but as I would have covered in a previous video, I think on two 2 or 3 of those 6 times that he would have been dismissed, he got out pulling. So I don't know. You probably want to take him, rotate him out of the team. Go through the clips with him, show him what he's doing wrong, tell him what he, let him start to adjust himself and get a feel for it. And they bring him in as a big name player, somebody that is expected to do well. So if they rotate him out of the team, I doubt they will keep him out too long. So probably just rotate him out. Start to take him out of the firing line, then you put him back in to see how that will go for him. But yeah, man, my viewers and subscribers, that is basically it. So there you have it, the former Indian cricketer Oja giving his opinion as to why the Punjab they are not performing. Boy, as I said at the top, everybody have their opinion as to why things are not working out. But as I said, my 2 main things that I would probably try, I would think with the batting lineup, maybe give Gayle a shot to probably open the innings 1 or 2 times. And, I would probably rotate Pooran out, take him out of the firing line to sort of see if he can get his confidence back up. Because we all know how the game of cricket goes. Sometimes you are up, sometimes you are down. But at the end of the day, it is what it is, my viewers and subscribers. We just have to hope that Pooran will come into form pretty soon. Because, at the end of the day, he's one of our most talented batsmen right now. So we are hoping that he will eventually come into form, because that will benefit us as regards to our international team here in the West Indies. We actually see where Sharman Hetmeyer would have gotten amongst the runs the other day. His side missed out by 1 run, but it is what it is. He actually got a chance to get some runs. So that is good. So we'll be keeping a close eye on this Punjab 11 to see what is happening, because I would have seen a couple of the games, and probably as the past cricketer here is saying, they are probably thinking about just going out there and getting big runs, because the batting lineup is big, and you can't really do that. You understand? You have to give a player a chance to get in. You can't make them think, say, boy, because they are there, then you are expecting this or you are expecting that. You have to give them a chance to build their innings. But these, though, are just merely my views, my viewers and subscribers. Now, as always, what say you? Please remember to go down in the comment section. Let me know what you think about this article that I would have gone through, and also let me know what you think about my opinion as regards to what I would have, what I would do to start up tinker with the Punjab batting lineup. But that is basically it. Sports to the bone, keeping you informed. Please remember to like, share, leave us a comment. If you have not yet subscribed, please remember to subscribe to the channel. I'm out.